A former accountant for the city of Omaha, charged in a human trafficking investigation, appeared in court again today. First Alert 6 is there as Amy Hicks and one of her co-defendants, Douglas Johnson, asked the judge to lower their bond. The judge heard the arguments, refused, keeping bond at $10 million each. The other two defendants in this case, Stephen Harper, Thomas Falcon, all four are due in court for pretrial hearings in February.